Hey everybody, today we'll be checking out No Greater Love, which is track 3 on the Days of Love. What I'm using for that song is, if you watched the little gear video that we posted, I was mainly using on the record, and on that song I used a 72 Telly that our friend Savannah lent me, but it's her guitar, so I didn't have it for this, but I have bought in the meantime, since we recorded the record, this 1973 335, which I'll be using for all of those parts, those Telly parts, and I'll be playing live on these songs as well. So, No Greater Love is really not a very guitar-heavy part at all. There's actually only two electric guitars on the song at all, and one of them is just kind of to fill in some space. So the lead guitar is a really important part. And the sound of it is going to be really important, since it's going to be only one part. It's going to be pretty loud. So what I'm using there is I'm using the bridge pickup on here, the trebliest pickup, and I'm using this Verbzilla, this Line 6 Verbzilla pedal, set on a chamber reverb with the mix at about 10 o'clock. So here's without it. You can hear, and then here's with it. Just a little bit of extra reverb in there. So the song is in the key of E, but the verse is based around a C sharp minor. So Justin is kind of playing a little part like this: C sharp, A flat, and A, and James kind of mirrors those chord changes. What I'm doing here is a C sharp minor 7 kind of chord shape with an F sharp in it. I guess I would make a C sharp minor 7, add 4. But it's based like this, so I'll tell you the things here, and you can check out the tab as well, and you'll see it on there. You got on the 4th fret on the A, C sharp note, 2nd fret on the D, an E note, 4th fret on the G, a B note, 2nd fret on the B string is a C sharp, and the 2nd fret on the high E is an F sharp. So when you play that together with a bar here on that 2nd fret, you've got this chord. And that's what I'm doing, and then I'm just picking through it as an arpeggio, so like that. So that chord together makes a C sharp minor 7, add 4. So I'm just picking through that first thing, so that's the first thing I do. And I kind of hit that low C sharp each time, kind of between, just kind of as a ghost, kind of a spacer note. And then after that I'm playing 2 A flat notes, 1st fret on the G and 4th fret on the high E, and then coming down to an F sharp there, like that, and then an A 5th chord, an A, and an E. So then 2nd fret on the B, and I just do a little spot like that. So that last bit sounds like this. So that whole thing together sounds like this. Here's kind of a slower version. Okay, here's how we do the main riff and the turnaround riff on No Greater Love here. It's in C sharp, and as I said, as you can see on the tab too, if you want to look, it's kind of an interesting C sharp shape. Try to keep my middle finger out of the way here for you, like this. So you're barring here. So you got 4th fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 2nd, and 2nd. So it looks like this, and you kind of play this low C sharp between each one. So it's kind of like this. That's how you play that chord. And then it does 2 A flats, and then an A power chord. So that looks like this at full speed. Goes into the verse. So there's how you play the verse section there. And that part is really a really good exercise for your hand, because it's a couple of pretty big stretches, and so it's a good part there. In the verses, I kind of do a scaled down version of that so as not to walk all over the vocal. Instead of doing that whole thing, I kind of just do a like this. and then so that's the verse, the little pre-chorus. I click on a little bit of a delay, and I do it's a B, and that is what chord is that there? I don't recall. I think an F sharp minor. It slides up to an A. So what I'm doing there is just a B power chord, a slide up to this on 6th fret on the A, 4th fret on the G string, and then back down, F sharp, it's an F sharp chord there, F sharp minor like a shape, and then up to an A shape, 7th fret on the A and 6th fret on the G. So that little pre-chorus part sounds like this. Twice, and then the chorus goes to the 1 to the E, and I go up here up on the 9th fret, the D and the G strings, and just play a pretty rhythmic back and forth little part based on the chords, which are E, B, C sharp, A, C sharp, B, and then kind of the same thing with a couple of little differences the next time. So the chorus part looks like this. C sharp minor. Here's your A. C sharp minor B. So here's your chorus part. The second time I change it just a little bit. The very end. Right here, C sharp. Let's hold that B as we go back into the turnaround there. So you can check out that more intricately on the tab, and we'll show you a close-up of that right now. Okay, here's how you play the chorus on No Greater Love. You're up here in a E power chord shape up here on the D and the G strings on the 9th fret here. So you're just kind of going with your right hand, you're just going back and forth kind of like this. So that just goes down to the 8th fret there real quick on the G. And then on the 6th fret, 4th fret, and then over the A chord, like this little shape here, 7 and 6 on the D and G strings. Then back up, and then it does a little walk. And the second time, C sharp, hold that B as it goes back into the turnaround. So let me just show you that one more time at full speed. Okay, and then the last bit of this will be the bridge, which is also kind of a solo there. And it starts with Aaron doing this kind of stopped drum part with some fancy fills. And I'm just still playing the turnaround part over it. This part. By the way, there needs to be, make sure you have no delay on this part, because each of these notes has to ring out pretty well. And then I do click on the delay, and then the solo is just simply some octave slides in C sharp, based in C sharp minor. So I do it like this. Up to an A flat. And back into the chorus with the this part. So that's all the parts. parts to No Greater Love, and again, you can check out the tab for that if you want to look at them a little bit closer and just study it on your own. So we'll be back next time with Still Breathing.